So I've been running this server for about a week and a half now, and it's sitting at 10 people as I'm recording this, but I want to expand it way farther than just 10 people, because I feel like the more people, the more fun it's going to be, and just a better community we can have overall. It's, like I said, it's been getting to the point that I want to just kind of open it up more to the public, not fully public, but applications to where people can apply and join the server. Oh, there goes someone. But the thing is I'm honestly looking for people that are just small creators, because I mean, you can see the sub count as I'm recording this, it's at 9, and so I'm definitely not looking for anyone with like 1 million subs or anything like that. I'm looking for small creators that want to make a name for themselves and just find somewhere to make content. But the twist is that it's not only for creators, because I mean, I feel like it's a bit crappy when you see people playing on a server and you're like, oh my gosh, that'd be so much fun to play, and then you can't play it because it's some private server that is hosted and all of that stuff. So of course right now it's set up as private, that you have to apply to join, but it's more or less to make sure that we don't have anyone breaking any of the rules that we have set, because I mean, that's just going to ruin the fun and vibe for everyone else. But as it expands, we'll be able to have people that can watch over everything and make sure the rules stay put, and that'll just improve everything by a bunch, honestly. But yeah, like I said, I don't care if you have 10 subscribers, one more than I have, honestly, but I don't care if you have 10 or if you're up to 1 million subs. It's just, this is kind of for everyone and anybody, and the goal of it is to just, oh, there's someone. Bro, you can't hit me. Don't you dare try and blow me up with a creeper. But right now we're on some floating islands that generated. I don't even know how this generated, but it's insane with the generations that we have on the server, because they are custom generation. But yeah, the goal is to just build a huge community for people that want to make content or just play with their friends when one has Java and one has Bedrock. It's just to make it fully compatible for everyone, which I think is going to be incredibly beneficial. And I mean, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful looking at this stuff. Like, actually so nice. Oh, I will say the server is running on a lifesteal plugin, but that, of course, there's no, like, that's not a guarantee to stay forever. We're still super early into how the server is running and everything else, so if it's like, if it ends up being down the road, that'd be better to change it to a different plugin or mod or anything like that, and then that is completely possible to have happen. But like I said, right now it's lifesteal because it adds to the PvP and to the risk of playing on the server, but there's no way to get death banned or do anything like that. The lowest your hearts can fall is 5, and the crafting recipe really isn't that bad. It's just some trial keys, a eye vendor, and some gas tiers. Like, it's really not expensive. It's expensive when you first start, of course, but once you've progressed and you can get some armor and some tools and things like that, it's really not that hard, because I don't want people to be worried about dying, but I also want there to be a reward for fighting kind of situation for it. The suit up advancement. Nice. That's great. Now, some things that make this server just a little bit different, like I've said, is there is the custom world generation. Then these are some like crazy biomes, because I mean, as you see, there's literally floating islands, which is absurd. I didn't even know that was a thing when I first set up everything. The end is got crazy castles and everything like that, and bosses and stuff that you can fight. Not like extreme bosses, but like phantoms can spawn out there, and everything. So it's still barren, but there's, like I said, castles that you can go in and loot, and pre-built shulkers that you can just pick up, which makes it even more fun to play because it's just a completely new thing for you to loot. There is also the Nether. Yeah, the Nether has a bunch of custom stuff in it as well that is just making it super good. I've designed it to where there is the like loot out there, like Nether wart and things like that, are not impossible to get for joining a server a little late. Oh, I forgot I was in creative. But yeah, there's no penalty to joining later because the server's already happened and everything, because you're going to start with a couple of items and everything like that when you join in too, as a newbie. Which I guess while I'm talking about that, there is even a newbie protection for the first 2 hours that you are in the server, that no one can kill you. You can't kill anyone either. So it's not like you could just quickly grab loot and then kill people without them killing you. But you are completely protected. Of course, mobs and stuff can still kill you when you have that protection, but it stops you from just getting farmed down to 5 hearts the second you join into the server, which I think is super nice. So far we've had our end fight, so the end is open, because it was originally locked because I didn't want to have someone speedrun the game in the first hour or so. And that event was a blast, and it ended in ways that I was not expecting, because the winner of it got the winner of it is the person that got the dragon egg, and we were completely all outsmarted by someone who towered up to the highest point in the server and collected it then when the dragon was killed, and all of us were severely confused on how they did it until I teleported over and saw them so that I could show everyone else. Like I said, to keep things more controlled right now, of course later down the road it can expand and reach better things, but to keep it controlled and more niche for content and just people following the rules, it is invite only, but you can apply. So far I've not declined anyone, even if the application's not fantastic, because the goal is just to build a community of people that chat and play. And if you're wanting to apply, it is just by joining the Discord link, first link below. If you are someone that's just going to hop on, play for 5 minutes, and then never hop back on, then no, you're most likely not going to be accepted. But if you're going to hop on and play, it doesn't even need to be multiple hours a day. It just needs to be you're hopping on and playing, capable of playing events whenever events happen, and interacting with it, maybe getting into some fights. And even if you're not someone that likes to be in fights, the thing that's super good about it is you don't need to fight. That player that we just saw like a little bit ago that just got blown up and then also got the advancement suit up, he doesn't really PvP that often. That's not his goal whenever he plays on servers. Is he in the ground? No. But yeah, that's not his goal whenever he's playing on servers. His goal is to build, and he found this island. That's kind of why I'm here. I'm checking it out. So we have builders and everything else too. He's going to be building something super crazy on this island. So if you're a builder and just want to make content building, or not even make content, but just build on a server where other people can see it, and maybe it gets put into other videos, this is a perfect place to apply and go for it. And a few of the rules, I'm not going to go over all of them because I don't want this to be some long video that bores you or something that annoys you. But just a couple of the rules is there is griefing, but only like reasonable griefing. So it's not like you can't go around with TNT and just blow up everyone's base when you find it. If the person that you're raiding their base of isn't online, you cannot go after their base. Now you can wait for them. Sure, you can camp right outside their base if that's really what you want to do. But yeah, you have to wait for the player to be online, and then the team or player cannot log off during that raid that's happening and everything. But the other thing is, yeah, like I said, no excessive griefing or anything like that, because why would you destroy someone else's creations? That's not helpful for anyone. Now, if you're just someone that yeah, if you're a creator, then go ahead and make an application down below. In fact, even if you're not a creator, even if you're someone who just plays Minecraft casually but just wants to find a server of people that kind of want to just vibe, have fun, and either build, PvP, create crazy farms, anything really. If you're just looking for a server that's different, it's not anything like above, like it's not crazy mods where you get special abilities or anything like that, but it's still not vanilla, I guess, then yeah, this could be a very perfect place for you to apply and come down below, because yeah. And I plan on keeping the servers alive as long as possible with different events. A few of them that are interesting that most people on the server don't know about yet, but I guess this might be a leak, is I had talked with a couple of the people on the server, and there's some things that are currently outside the border that are not possible to reach, that are like crazy POIs with like castles and other things like that with super crazy loot. So there's going to be periods of the server where the border will expand for a short period of time. So it's like a little breath, because Vanta is supposed to be like the void of just like a living thing. The server's supposed to be living. And so the server will just expand for a little bit of time. Everyone will have an announcement and know beforehand. But the server will expand, and then players can go to those locations that they found or they need, and then go loot it up, and then after a certain amount of time it will go back down to normal, so that we don't run into a problem where people are just hiding and you can't find other people's bases and raid and all of that. And then another event that I really don't know how this one's going to go. It could be super good or it could be a complete mistake, but the plan for this event is to craft. Okay, so you can craft hearts when you're below 10, and that's just allowing you to, gain hearts, or not. That allows you to not be stuck below the cap or anything like that, where you're stuck at 5 the entire time playing and just dying over and over again. You can go ahead and farm those hearts, like I think I explained it earlier actually. But I'm thinking of hosting an event where you can farm hearts and they will allow you to go above 10 hearts, because right now it's capped that anything above 10 you cannot use that heart. It'll just give you an error saying you're already above 10 hearts or something like that. But I'm thinking that another event that would be super cool is, for a limited window, like a very short amount of time, players will be able to craft hearts and equip it above 10 hearts. Now, it'll probably be wiser for me to not set the cap to 20 so that people can just max out their hearts really fast, but to increase it by, like, maybe instead of the cap being 10, it goes to 13 on craftable hearts. The other thing is, to keep it fair and fun, is there's no trapping other players' spawns, or let's say like the end gateways and stuff like that, or the spawn platform for the end. None of that's going to be trapped, because I feel like that ruins the experience if you get all geared up to go do that and then you spawn in and it's all gone. The goal is that everything's active. So if you're not active on the server, you're not really going to lose anything. And then the one other rule that I feel like I should add is you can have people steal from you, right? During raids and everything like that, people are allowed to steal any items that you have in reach and access and everything, and there's nothing you can do about it. Now, let's say that you're a casual player that just really doesn't want to PvP or anything. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm not in armor, and it's not just because I'm in creative and I'm not using armor, but whenever you have no armor on, you are you're pretty much just saying, oh, I'm not gonna PvP, I'm not gonna fight you. Now, if you pull out a weapon when you have no armor on, it's fair game, because there's no way to tell if you're not going to attack someone. But if you have no weapon or armor on, no one should kill you, and if they do, that will be dealt with, because that's, like I said, against the rules. So if this server seems like something fun that you would want to play on or anything like that, hit the link below to join the Discord and then apply in the Discord. And I will be accepting as many people as I can that will work while playing the server. I really don't like rejecting people from it because, like I said, I just want the community to be as big and as fun as possible.